In today's show, we're taking a look from Mcfarlane Toys, from Christopher Nolan's Batman Begins. That's 4 years in the making. Stay tuned. All right, guys, welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, guys. Welcome to R.P.Animations. I'm your host, Red. And finally, after 4 years, we finally get the Batman Begins, which happens to be my favorite. And no, you don't need to adjust your eyes. What you're looking at is when the Batman came out, I have bought a couple of those, and I wanted to create the suit without the cape when he's at the waterfall, testing out the cave and things like that. And you can tell that the love that I have for Batman Begins, that I painted it all black, and then I used the what do you call it? The rub and buff gold, which is not the same gold, but that's okay. I did that to show the love. This is my custom version of the Batman Begins suit without the cape, the Nomax suit. But we're gonna dive into it. There is a couple of negatives that I will go over with you guys on it, but overall, for 20 bucks, you can't expect anything else, being that it's Mcfarlane. I paid for it. I didn't get it for free. I got a right to complain. Not going to complain too much because by the time you're watching this video, if you're watching it when I premiere it, which is going to be Thursday night, the pre-orders are going to go up for sale Friday the 21st. So you'll be able to get that. I'll be able to get my extra ones that I want. And for the haters out there that told me that I want to get too many, sadly, if the toy community had the option of clicking, pressing, and ordering, and they'll get a figure, that's fine. But you don't. They're limited runs, and so people want extras because they like it. I love this figure. This was going to be the last sword that I put into reviews when this came out. I've been doing more lately because I'm trying to downsize all the reviews that I have to do in my condo. I barely have space to move, and I want to get them out of the way, and I want to share them with you so I could free up my time for stop motion. But this is the holy grail for this channel. And guys, real quickly on a quick rant, let me just tell you, it's not even a rant, it's just a quick story tell. I never saw the Batman and Robin, the 97 one, because I saw the one with Batman Forever with Val Kilmer, and I really liked it. I really liked Val as a Batman. And I saw where Joe Schumacher was already incorporating the stupidness from the 60s, the campiness. And I knew that they were going to do that. And sure enough, a friend of mine who went to see it warned me and told me, you're going to hate it. They did the same stupidities as the 60s. So when Batman Begin was announced, I was a bit skeptical back in 2003. But a friend in the office, name is Jose, showed me clips of the Tumblr. And then one day he read an article where the approach to Batman's going to be set on what if Batman was for real? Why would he be in a cave? Well, the cave was the slave underground railroad. Why would the Batmobile have a jetpack in the back? Well, it was a military vehicle that can jump ravines to tow cables with it, so on and so on. So that concept really hit home. The fact that there was purpose to the suit, there was purpose to the vehicle. So enough of that. Let's jump into the review. If anybody knows Batman Begin, is myself, and I'll be posting pictures of stuff that I see. We'll get rid of the stupid stuff first. Would have preferred more hands than this. Now, as usual, Mcfarlane doesn't paint it, but for 20 bucks, you get an open canvas. You can customize it yourself if you want. I don't plan to. I'm going to leave it like that. I'm not going to touch it. Love the details on this. We know that he had two of them in his hands. Who cares? He's got three now. Then he has the sticky bomb that he used not only on the train, but that he threw in the Arkham Asylum when he was escaping on there. With the extra ones I'm going to buy, I'll probably carefully get a rub and buff and paint the layers of it here, those little layers that you see there. I'll paint it on there, you know, meticulously. I'll definitely take my time. And then last but not least we get the Batman Begins Batarang, which happens to be bigger than the ones that are on his clutch fist. We'll take that there. And then let's take a look at the source material, guys. Take a look at the picture from the movie. And there you go. So reading that this is not the typical that his parents were killed. This one talks about when he went to go learn martial arts and things like that. So with that said, I'm thinking they may do a Raz Al Ghul, but again, that's up in the air. Let's take a look at this butte. Now we know that this is not accurate to the movie because the suit itself, he couldn't move his head. And I'm going to begin by telling you this suit is not only overrated, but the reason I like it, I've loved it from the first, when I first saw it. I thought this suit was more animalistic. And guess what? It happens to be Nolan's favorite suit because he feels the suit is very primal. Now, for those of you whining that got it for free, that it's not screen accurate, screw your screen accurate. We got the figure ready. We got the suit. We can tell that it's the Nomax suit. You know, the Nomax suit. You can tell that it's shining. Yeah, there's a little bit of if you look here, it's threaded or it's got little details on it, and the suit was actually smoother. It's not going to break it, guys. It's still a good looking figure. Yes, there's some stuff that is going to need to be corrected, and I'm going to be correcting it only because I want it that way. For example, the cape. Well, the cape itself, let me see if I can flatten it out for you guys, and then you guys can see the picture. The cape itself, and I'll post a picture now here. With the cape should be dripping all over the ground. It should be scattered on the ground. It's not. It's not on this particular figure. The cape feels a little cheap. It feels, I don't know, like that Halloween costuming material or nylon. So that's up to you guys. Uh, you know what you're gonna do. I know I'm gonna do a custom only because that's what I want, because that's how I like my Batman Begins. But you've got the belt. And the beautiful thing is that we never got to see the back of his belt. And that looks like a Nokia phone. And it would make sense because 2005, the iPhone still wasn't out and Nokia was big back then. Beautiful, man. It's just the details on this. You can see the back, the Nomax suit. It's absolutely spectacular. I'm lost for words, as you guys can tell. It's almost like a dream come true that Mcfarlane completed. Now, we know that in the Nomax suit in the movie, he couldn't move the heads, but here they took the Batman, the Dark Knight Rises, and they put this head sculpt here. So, you know, that's not the right sculpt. You can do a T-pose. Nothing's going to obstruct that. You get the bicep swivel. However, they added the armor here, like they did with the Batman. Let me so as you guys can see that there. You get the bicep swivel. You get a double jointed or double pin elbows. And let's see if Mcfarlane did this justice. No, he used the old ball bearing, which, again, when you're trying to swap out hands, sometimes they dislodge from it. So you can definitely move it around, swivel it around. So before I continue the articulation, let's swap out the two hands. Let's put on the sticky bomb hand. You guys heard the pop. It's been scaring me lately. And even though I heated this up a little bit just to, you know, accommodate that, let's see here. Boom, it popped in. No big deal. All right. Heard the pop. Boom. Let's go ahead and put the Batarang hand in there. And the thing, guys, about Batman Begins, that I was actually going to do this whole thing thinking that McFarlane wouldn't release this until June 15th, the anniversary of Batman Begins. But I guess, I saved up everything that has to do with Batman Begins so I can knock it out for that anniversary. So most likely, guys, in the next couple of weeks, I'll be doing my other Batman Begin things, and then we'll do something else. Maybe he'll release something during that time. We get a waist swivel there. You get that there. You get that much of a kick. You get that much of a kick also. Boom. You can see double pin, double jointed knees. And then, man, look how glossy and beautiful his boots are. He sculpted the boots in there, so you do get that pivot, back to back, side to side. So overall, guys, very happy with this. Very happy that we got this. For the haters out there who got this for free, you're very ungrateful. For what you're saying about it. Yeah, it's not perfect, but for us who have to pay for this, we're the ones that can critique this and say if it's perfect or not. So let me know, guys, your thoughts on it. I am a little bit under the weather, so that's why I'm not my usual self on there, but wanted to take the time to show you guys the Batman Begin figures, get this guy rolling and get him out there. So let me know your thoughts if this is something you'll be picking up tomorrow when it comes out. For pre-order. I know I'm super excited. I'm stoked, and I can't wait to get my extra figures, which is what I want. This is the one figure out of everything that I will have. Also, I will have a collector's mentality, and I will save also one for the box. Sorry about the camera. So me and Christian, which I love, we're done. We're done with the review. Let me know your thoughts, guys. And with that, guys, me and Christian, we are